After nearly 2 months of testimony, the Bob Bashara murder trial is now going to the jury. 7 Action News reporter Julie Bonovich is live in downtown Detroit with the latest. Are they ready to send it there yet or not, Julie?
Almost, Vic. The judge is actually instructing the jury right now on their instructions that when they get the case, what they need to take into consideration when deciding whether or not Bob Bashara is guilty. Now let's take you inside the courtroom earlier. The defense sitting there, of course, with Bob Bashara as the prosecution was talking to the jury because the defense didn't get to go today. It was the only time for the prosecution to give a rebuttal, and they really stepped up their game, amped things up, even showed a picture of Jane's body in the car to the jury just to hammer home that they want them to find Bob guilty. Now, the defendant, Bob Bashara, the jury has to prove to themselves that he used a plan, a system, or some kind of scheme and had a motive or intent to have his wife killed. Now, they can't just convict him because they think that he's a bad person or because he's convicted of hiring someone to kill Joe Gentz. Now, the defense attorney talked with us after court saying that the jury needs to take all of the sex and SMM out of that. That was just a way to distract them, and that Joe Gentz had a motive, is what the prosecution is saying, to kill Jane. It did not have a motive to kill Jane because he didn't even rob her when he dumped her body.
It's a 1 in 3,000 shot that you have a murder victim who is the subject of a larceny, and all this property that's worth money is sitting there. So what motivation does Joe Gentz have to kill Mr. Bashara's wife, drive the body to NS Street, make it look like this, and stage the crime? It didn't happen that way, ladies and gentlemen. He had no motivation.
So again, the judge instructing the jury right now, then they'll break for lunch, and that usually takes about an hour, and then they'll come back. They'll only have roughly maybe 2.5 hours left in the day once they start deliberating, so we don't know how long they will take. This trial did take 10 weeks, and there were dozens and dozens of witnesses, so there are a lot of things, a lot of facts and evidence for them to take into consideration. Reporting live from downtown, Julie Bonovich, 7 Action News. All right.